Guys, they said Dr. Elizabeth gave Igbi serious wotowoto, as in serious one, to the point that if she even exposed some of her secrets. You know that reason it looks as if Igbi and Dr. Elizabeth, they need to, as in, they don't rapport, they don't agree, is because Igbi thought that pushing Kabiyesi to go and bring Dr. Elizabeth to the palace is going to be a means of throwing Queen Naomi out completely. Yes, because she know that, okay, before Dr. Elizabeth's arrival, Queen Naomi have been planning to return back to the palace, even with all the women there. Then Ooni went and married the last one, who happens to be Dr. Elizabeth. That was when Queen Naomi said she's no longer interested. And it was Mariam who instigated Kabiyesi to go for Dr. Elizabeth, because at some point of the marriage, they said Dr. Elizabeth had decided that she's not coming again, because she did not know that Kabiyesi was going to marry all of those women. She thought it was just Dr. Igbi and her. When she find out that she's into other women and wants to marry them too, she said she's no longer interested. But I don't know how they were able to convince her to come back again. But I believe that her coming back is for a reason, even though Igbi thought it was going to favor her and all of that. So that is why it looks as if there is nothing Dr. Elizabeth do that will make Igbi happy, no matter how good she is. Because information have it that Dr. Elizabeth is not a troublesome person. No, she is not. She's a peace-loving human being. If you remember, there was a time she committed something, and there was a time Igbi committed something, and they said Kabiyesi arrested her. It was Dr. Elizabeth that went and bailed her. Yes, I don't know if you remember them. This is just to tell you that she's not in anybody's side. She just wants a peaceful home. Because she was raised in a peaceful home, and she's not from a polygamous section. So even though she's into that polygamy, she is also trying to maintain the peace of which she was brought up with. So, but Igbi on the other side does not love her again, because she is supporting Queen Naomi's return. So they said the reason why there was serious altercation between the two of them is because Mariam told Dr. Elizabeth that you better stop pretending that you are Queen Naomi's maid. That you see all of these good things, good woman that you are doing. That don't be surprised by the time Queen Naomi return back to the palace fully, that you will not even smell Kabiyesi's chamber for months, if not up to 1 year. That you better start now to fight for your own and stop being someone's maid. That you are becoming a maid to Queen Naomi, and Queen Naomi is not going to appreciate it. That don't think that Queen Naomi is your sister, because she is not. Queen Naomi is a co-wife, and the earlier the better. The earlier you realize that as co-wives you need to fight to get your own, and not to fight for another person's interest. Because if you look at it now, they said Dr. Elizabeth is always fighting for Queen Naomi's interest. And that is because Queen Naomi is not there to fight. She is fighting for Queen Naomi. And one good thing is that Kabiyesi is appreciating her for that. Kabiyesi is... See, this issue of the wives are not seeing the husband for months. The other day we heard that Ashley was crying, complaining, asking Kabiyesi, when was the last time you touched me as your wife? And all of that. They said those things is not applicable to Dr. Elizabeth, because Dr. Elizabeth is always in Kabiyesi's chamber. Okay, remember the other day they said Ronke was coming to the palace at night, very late at night, when she started having this attack of the snake. When the thing started, she was coming to the palace to see if there's anything Kabiyesi can do for her that night. Maybe she was thinking that if she come, she will pass the night in Kabiyesi's chambers. Unfortunately for her, they said Dr. Elizabeth was there. Dr. Elizabeth was there, and Dr. Elizabeth said nobody should allow her enter the palace. This is to tell you the kind of upper hand Dr. Elizabeth have over all of these women. And this is happening because she respected herself and she supported her husband. Temitope would have been in the same position with Dr. Elizabeth, but at some point they find out that she's a pretender, that all the support that she was making them believe that she's giving, that she just getting closer to them to get the information that she will use to strike, that she's a pretender. So you see, Mariam telling Dr. Elizabeth that you are wasting your time. Dr. Elizabeth know what she is gaining by wasting that her time, if that is called wasting of time. So when Mariam told Dr. Elizabeth that you are Queen Naomi's maid, that very soon Queen Naomi will push you aside and they collect her husband from you, and you will lose both sides. You will not be by their side, you will not be by Queen Naomi's side. You become a bat by then, bat also. So they said Dr. Elizabeth told her that it is better for her to be pushed by the side by Queen Naomi without the gods coming after her. That why is it that she cannot reason with her sense? Is she reasoning from her anus? That the brain is meant for reasoning. And if you call yourself a graduate, a learned someone, all you need to do is to study your environment, know what works there and what does not work there. That I can never be you. That it is because of all the crimes that you have committed that the gods are after you. Okay, why are you, before you know it now, you start seeing her as a snake. Why are you always running around? Snake, snake, snake. It's because you are guilty. It's because of all the crimes that you have committed. Then the god of snake have come after you and Ronke. If you think that it's better to be treading in that path rather than treading in the path of supporting Kabiyesi and not working against anyone, that she will choose to be pushed aside by Queen Naomi, where no gods or no power will be coming after her. That you are a murderer, you are this. They said Dr. Elizabeth exposed, there is this woman that died some time ago, that they said it was Igbi who sent her to go and attack Queen Naomi. And they said Queen Naomi killed the something, is it the snake or pussycat that she came to attack Queen Naomi with? Queen Naomi killed it, and later they said the woman died. You know, they said that was how Dr. Elizabeth exposed her, telling her that, oh, you think we don't know that you are the one that died the woman? That we all know that the only thing you need to do is to know that very soon that the gods they will give you public disgrace, and that maybe by that time you will be the one to end yourself. They said the way Dr. Elizabeth was giving it wotowoto to her, she couldn't believe it, and she started crying, telling Dr. Elizabeth that, look, oh, I am the reason why you are in this palace. I deserve gratitude and not attitude. And I said to myself, is it not you that went to Dr. Elizabeth to go and insult her? Is it not you that started with calling her names? Now, why are you crying? The thing is that the earlier Kabiyesi understand that these women, what they shed is crocodile tears, the better for him, because their tears is just there. It's just very close to their eyelid, you know, every minute. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye. I love you guys.